We like them.
Yeah, we gotta do the work. We gotta get the work out. So, all right, let's start with a little sneak peek of some of the character work we've been actually working towards bringing some characters back and introducing some new characters. We've got some new designs here. And here's some animatic work. It's like the process we were going through. Remember early on when we were showing samples in Shadow Chronicles when we were starting to do test shots? This is all early animatic stuff. And this is one animatic we had shot. This is Mr. Cesar Tituro had put the shot together for Robotech Academy. And wait till you see what the final shot looks like. It's unbelievable. So this is we're doing pre-quiz for it. And another model that we built is the SD-3, the old way. Now, how many of you are familiar with Robotech the Sentinels? How many of you wish we did more with the Sentinels universe? That's what we're talking about. So, Carl Basic, back in 2000, when he moved back to Los Angeles from Texas, we started working on Robotech together again. And one of his pet projects, he wanted to do something about the Children's Resort, which was the Robotech Masters was such a large organization, it just couldn't last completely. There would be holdouts left among them. And he had this organization called the Children's Resort, which was going to be the last remnants of the Robotech Masters, trying to raise up the Robotech Master Empire once again. And he was going to have this as one of the subplots of Sentinels. And fortunately, the story didn't get that far. And he also knew that a lot of the surprise had kind of run its course in that the Sentinels novels and comics had already come out. He had this novel idea in which he was going to introduce a new set of characters. And there were a lot of people who, they did see the Sentinels and they kind of thought it had lost a little bit of the original Robotech vibe. Is one of the things that's interesting in the original take of the Robotech, the Macross Saga and the New Generation, is that it's a journey by the characters. And the journey, that journey aspect of the adventure is what makes it so interesting. And so he wanted to put that journey aspect in the Sentinels universe with a young cast of characters. One of the things that's going on in the Robotech universe is that we have age inflation. We have Rick Hunter, the young little kid, and everybody's ending up captains, generals, admirals, just medals everywhere and ranks everywhere. And so introducing a new group of younger characters in Robotech Academy, set in the Sentinels universe. And it is when the parents, the officers of the Robotech Expeditionary Force, are going out into deep space, they are leaving their children behind in the academy. The best and the brightest are going there to learn about advanced world technology. And so, but the drawback is by learning about advanced world technology, the academy itself also becomes a target. So here's some of the cool character designs we have. And you'll notice by the logo, this is something we're actually putting up on Kickstarter. This is one of these side projects that have been kicking around at Unfold. And we thought, since this is one of those projects that Carl Basic had left unfinished, and it's one of those things where we kind of, wow, wouldn't it be just a terrible shame if we left it unfinished and it was left to become forgotten? Because Carl was so secretive about this that, at the time he passed away, no one had any idea that he was doing it. Other than the scripts that he was kind of doing. Unfortunately, it was one of those things where it would be a terrible shame to let all this work pass away. We're kind of determined not to let that happen. So here's actually the Kickstarter video where we have some of the folks talk about the campaign. So play for it.
bring the Robotech universe to a whole new level, a whole new generation of fans.
Part of Carl's sort of vision for Robotech Academy pulls in the children of the original group of characters, but on a totally new adventure set in the Robotech Sentinels world.
Let's see what this pea shooter can do.
I'm really excited about Robotech Academy because we finally get to address a question that fans have been asking for a very long time. What about the Sentinels? Well, now with Robotech Academy, we finally get to revisit that universe that Carl created.
His mind was so creative. He was always thinking of ways to bring in new storylines, new characters. He loved the Sentinels, and he wanted to focus on that when he came up with the idea of Robotech Academy.
Now I see the path I must take. No longer will I be subservient to the Regent. The time has come to act on my own.
Now, one of the most amazing things about this whole Kickstarter campaign is that you actually get rewards for helping out the production. And anywhere from a copy of the pilot to have your likeness appear in the actual pilot.
There are combo packs, there are digital copies, programs.
Autographed copies of some of my artwork.
You can participate as an associate producer.
This is like the one chance for you as a fan to be part of this production where the fans can be the backers and be the ones who help make it happen.
It's really an incredible opportunity. It's designed for fans across the spectrum.
So, with your help, we hope to bring to you soon the exciting new world of Robotech Academy.
You're the reason we're here after nearly 30 years. And I want to thank you. And this is the way we do it.
We should all thank Carl for this because he was the one who came up with this idea. I actually want to show you some of the rough designs for the Academy itself. This is actually based on a moon around Mars, and so this is in Mars orbit. And so hence, Mars is a theme that plays heavily into the later generations of Robotech. And so this is some of the connective work where you start to understand where all these things are starting to come together. And here's the beauty shot done by Mr. Cesar Totoro. Excellent effects. Play that back again. Excellent shot. And so that is the Robotech Academy itself. And also on our Kickstarter page where we're doing campaigns, we're putting up some of the awesome reproduction art as part of our regular update. So this is basically the layout of the Academy, how it functions, and some of the worlds that you're going to visit. Since this is based in Sentinel's worlds, some of these places that you've always wanted to visit, destinations that were supposed to happen in the Sentinels, have the series would occur in the Robotech Academy. And here's some of the character designs. Here we have Lindsay, who's an old, close associate of Jack Baker. And Zor. Now, there's folks wondering, hey, wait, I thought Zor was dead. But the Zor who died was actually a clone. And so if you know that he's a guy who can turn back and can die, dying is irrelevant. He's basically the Kenny of the Robotech universe. So, let's see, let's see, next, also we have Rolf Emerson. And so, we're not gonna pull a Kenny on him. He's cool, but it tells you where in the time this is occurring. And also, there's little touches with this uniform design where you can start to see the look of the Sentinels and the Southern Cross starting to bridge with the Shadow Chronicles. So you'll see some of that that we're designing. No cameras, right?